sing. For the next 6 months, we'd rattle the walls and the tools off of Daddy's big board. Found a kid up the street, he could half keep a beat, and the Cali Circle stars were born. We were high on a dream, we were young, dumb and green, singing through an amplifier. When we nailed Sweet Home, we were bad to the bone, played like our hearts were on fire. We were in it for the girls, but truth be told, our mamas were our biggest fans. Garage band. 9 o'clock would roll around, our folks would shut us down, but we'd hang around an hour or two, trying to pick out a name, talking about things like groupies and penthouse views. Then we'd ask each other, how you gonna spend your millions when we get a first number one? We were counting on chickens way before they hatched, but we never had so much fun. We were high on a dream, we were young, dumb and green, singing through an amplifier. When we nailed Sweet Home, we were bad to the bone, played like our hearts were on fire. We practiced a lot for a gig we never got, but we always thought we needed a band. Garage band. Well, that very next year, my mama decided we needed a family room. So they walled up the door, threw some carpet on the floor. Oh, and just like that, we were through. But up till then, I'm telling you, we were high on a dream, we were young, dumb and green, singing through an amplifier. When we nailed Sweet Home, we were bad to the bone, played like our hearts were on fire. It might not have been much, but we still keep in touch. Ain't gotta start somewhere, man. And I'm proud of where I began, in a garage band. Garage band.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Parking lot full of jacked up trucks, Friday night with the radio up, holding your beer between your legs, tipping it back when the cops go out of sight. Don't wanna be the first one in at the bonfire past the barbed wire fence. Don't wanna be too drunk just to buzz to find that girl steal a kiss. And maybe more while the sun comes up. That's what you get in the small towns. Everybody's up for burning it down, where country music only turns up loud. There's always something we can drink about. You got them boys that always got your back. You got them girls that like boys like that. Yeah, that's what makes you wanna be there now. That's what you get in them small towns. It's a high school school name on an old t-shirt, an old back road that knows all your dirt. Or you can pick up where you left off, just rolling on out, cooler in the back while the sun's dropping. You'll hear some cool ones popping. That's what you get in them small towns. Everybody's up for burning it down, where country music only turns up loud. There's always something we can drink about. You got them boys that always got your back. You got them girls that like boys like that. Yeah, that's what makes you wanna be there now. That's what you get in them small towns. It'll come from one we've been to one. If you're looking for fun, you gotta find you one. 'Cause that's what you get in them small towns. Everybody's up for burning it down, where country music only turns up loud. There's always something we can drink about. You got them boys that always got your back. You got them girls that like boys like that. Yeah, that's what makes you wanna be there right now. That's what you get in them small towns, where country music only turns up loud.
His name is Donnie Lee, D-O-N-N-Y. Donnie Lee, that is called Small Towns, and before that another tune called Garage Bands. I was going to start a garage band, but about a week ago we had a garage sale and we sold it, so I don't have a garage right now. But we'll play one more from Donnie Lee here in just a moment, and I'm just kidding, by the way. Welcome to Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. We are KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best. We are live on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com, right now from Branson, Missouri, the live entertainment capital of the world. And every artist on the program gets 3 plays in a row. That's how we do it tonight on Triple Play Thursday. We want to take a moment to thank our radio affiliates that also replay the show. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com, that is from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com from Belgium, radiotheking.be, that is also Belgium. They love us, don't they? WVMIradio.com. We've got Zeno FM. Yes, we are big on Zeno FM. Just search KICR Indie Country Radio on there. We are on realradio.us. Down the Road Radio from Ireland. We are also on Bourbon Trail Radio. And a couple of brand new stations that have taken us on. One from Canada is the chimpfm.com, and brand new from Australia, the CountryThunderNetwork.com is now CountryThunderAustralia.au. So that is awesome, and we thank everybody for taking us on. iHeartRadio, Spotify, those are just some big names that you can hear us as a podcast. Either search KICR Indie Country Radio or Today's Country with Tim Kelly. The third single for Donnie Lee, it is called Got Me This Far on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
There's a hand-me-down super sport Chevelle. Daddy's daddy made him promise that he'd never sell. He gave it to me, and man, I gave it hell. And I still got it. I got a vintage Sears silver tone spinning 45s. Songs are long gone, but they make me feel alive. Vinyl wears out, but the music never dies. Yeah, I still got it. You don't throw it down just because it's got some dust on. Trade in a classic 'cause it's got things that got me this far. I've got a tattoo of a cross that I ain't afraid to show. Gets me through the bad and never lets me go. It's written on my arm, carved into my soul, and I still got it. You don't throw a diamond just because it's got some dust on. Trade a classic cause it's got a little rust. You hold on to the things that matter, no matter how used up they are. I don't give up on things that got me this far. I don't give up on things that got me this far. Granddaddy took my grandma's hand with a table cut of stone on a 10-carat band. And that kind of love's the only kind I understand. Oh, and honey, I'm cut from the very same cloth, and I swear if you slip it on, we can make it just like they made it. You don't throw a diamond just because it's got some dust on. Trade a classic cause it's got a little rust. You hold on to the things that matter, no matter how used up they are. I don't give up on things that got me this far. I don't give up on things that got me this far. Don't give up on things that got me this far. No, I don't give up on things that got me this far.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
I'm flipping through channels again, and I'm staring straight out the window. The walls are closing in, and it ain't even noon. Watching that second hand spinning round in circles, and knowing I need a change real soon. I gotta get out of here, go full throttle, take it to a higher gear. Really in my face, it's my escape to come back a member of the human race. Only thing I know, there ain't no doubt, I gotta get out. Come on, gonna head straight to the bay, soak up some summer rays, and shoot me a shot of Jose and a chase or two. I gotta get out of here, go full throttle, take it to a higher gear. Wind in my face, it's my escape to come back a member of the human race. Only thing I know, there ain't no doubt, I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Top down, break band shading, highway, my cares fading. Sunshine, unwind, play the radio loud. I gotta get out of here, go full throttle, take it to a higher gear. Wind in my face, it's my escape to come back a member of the human race. Only thing I know, there ain't no doubt, I gotta get out. Gotta get out. Gotta get out. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Gotta get out.
Song number 2.
you a regular sinner or considered a saint? Or living between temptation and restraint? Only you know what you are and what you ain't. This ride through life can be like a runaway train. It'll travel faster with every passing year. There's no brake to pull, so you gotta learn to steer. It'll test your faith to arrive on time, not late. This ride through life can be like a runaway train. The speed of life makes it all a short ride, and the ticket's only good one way, one time. You judge by how you live, not how you explain the ride you take through life on the runaway train. If a scar and mark just proves that you're alive, they're a testament to your power to survive. 'Cause at the start, that end looks further away. This ride through life can be like a runaway train. The speed of life makes it all a short ride, and the ticket's only good one way, one time. You're judged by how you live, not how you explain the ride you take through life on the runaway train. What I've learned about this ride, the travelers come and gone, is no matter how you live it, the train will still roll on. The speed of life makes it all a short ride, and the ticket's only good one way, one time. Judged by how you live, not how you explain the ride you take through life on the runaway train. Runaway train, runaway train. Life's a runaway train. Runaway train.
Her name is Tiana Woods. She is a great Canadian artist. That is called Runaway Train. And before that, her latest single called Get Out. I met her songwriter, one of her songwriters from Republic, Missouri, a good buddy of mine, Mr. David Wagner. We're going to meet in person real soon, and he is fantastic as well. But Tiana Woods, great vocals to his words that he puts on paper. Absolutely love that. The third single from Tiana Woods is called Bring Your Own Sunshine on today's country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Sometimes you walk 1,000 miles in the rain. You swear it ain't gonna let up. You feel every single drop of the pain, so close to giving in and giving up. Every day we got a choice, a decision to make. Don't you wanna see
listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Wore cut off blue jeans and not a drop of sunscreen. We drove trucks at 15, bought tires making hayfield ruts. A Chevy key in your right hand, punch a hole in a beer can. Acting tough and chewing red man, and you get your butt tore up. If mama ever heard you cuss. Second base for far as you got. Feeling signs full of buckshot. At least the ones you didn't run through. But there wasn't nothing else to do. Mama yelled supper, problems were fewer, lived for the summer. Wish I'd known I'd never get another. Yeah, that's just the way it was, way back where I grew up. Bare feet on a county road, stealing kisses on a turn road. It's been a minute, yeah, it's been a while, but I'd drive a million 2-lane miles to a town that's smaller. Gas was $1 when the days got hotter. You take a sip of that hose water. You take a sip of that hose water.
Song number 2.
There's a neon light in a bar in Nashville, and there's a band playing her favorite song. And he's drowning in shots of tequila, thinking how bad he done her wrong, and she's moving on. It's a place for the broken-hearted, where you go when your baby's gone. The sun goes down and the night gets started. The lonely gets longer, the whiskey gets stronger. We all need a place to fall apart. God made a woman, man made a bar. The trail of tears goes on forever, 'cause everybody else got a heart that breaks. There's always that one love, you'll never forget it. A couple drinks and you can drift away, make you feel better. It's a place for the broken-hearted, where you go when your baby's gone. The sun goes down and the night gets started. The lonely gets longer, the whiskey gets stronger, and we all need a place to fall bar.
His name is Dylan Carmichael. He is the nephew of John Michael Montgomery and Eddie Montgomery from Montgomery Gentry. That is called Man Made a Bar, and before that, another great song called Hose Water. We've got a young lady named Darian Lee we're going to be interviewing tonight after one more from Dylan Carmichael. Let's crank it up, and then we'll get her 3 songs in here. This is called Hot Beer on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Girl, I knew it was a matter of time before you got dawned up, pulled into my drive and apologized 'cause the other night you went crazy. You said you're just here to collect your stuff. Now you're crying and you're talking about making up like you wanna come back. Let me think about that now, baby. Well, I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane, or go hunting with an empty gun, 'cause then once in a lifetime deal, or work a Saturday just for fun, and come home and drink a hot beer. I'm sorry if it sounds kinda overboard, but you cheated and you lied and you wrecked my Ford, so you might as well stay there on the porch now, honey. If you wanna know the odds of another try, they're about the same as a tractor flying. Quit your laughing, girl. I ain't trying to be funny. I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane, go hunting with an empty gun, 'cause then once in a lifetime deal, work a Saturday just for fun, and come home and drink a hot beer, come home and drink a skunk, oh, totally not cold, flat and scratch 'cause it's done been rolled in the back of the bed with the trash and the tools, hell, I'd even pop an old dose, oh, yeah, hey. I'd rather drink a hot beer, turn it up and take a long sip. Hell, I'd even take a big swig of Uncle Bubba's old dip spread. Go hunting with an empty gun, 'cause then once in a lifetime deal, work a Saturday just for fun. Come home and drink a hot beer. Come home and drink a hot beer.
Wow. Once again, his name is Dylan Carmichael. That is called Hot Beer. He just cracked one open, and I'll save mine for after the show tonight. But we're already having a good time on KICR Indie Country Radio, and our live interactive chat room is on the air right now. You can find that on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Well, I've got the pleasure now of interviewing a young lady for my first time tonight, and she's probably done several radio interviews, but her name is Darian Lee. How are you tonight?
I'm so good. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Thanks for doing the interview tonight. I sure appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
Absolutely. Been looking forward to this one. You are a talented young lady, and I'm getting ready to bust out 3 of your songs tonight on Triple Play Thursday, so we'll be doing that in a little bit. But way I like to do these interviews, and why I like to do these interviews, is because I want to hear the stories behind the songs. So tell us a little bit about you. I know you're from Minnesota.
Yes, sir. I'm from a small town in northern Minnesota. Graduated one of 14 kids in my entire class.
Hang on. 14 kids? Oh, that was in your class. Okay, I thought you were one of 14 in your family. Hell, I was going...
No.
my uncle had 10 kids. Well, my aunt did. He didn't, but...
No.
Okay, I got you now. 14, so that's a small class.
Yeah, from a very, very small town. I always say, imagine a small town, now make it about 15 times smaller in your head. And that's my small town of northern Minnesota. And moved out to Nashville and have been really just chasing the music dream ever since.
That's awesome. Yeah, small town of, I think it says 713 population. So you probably had maybe one stoplight, maybe just a few stop signs in the whole town, huh?
We have zero stoplights, but we do have stop signs.
Zero stoplights. Well, I tell you what, we were talking off the air, and I don't think there's anything going to stop you from doing your country music thing. You love doing that,
Thank you.
And we're glad you're doing it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. You grew up listening to songs from lyrics from the original women of country music, but it doesn't mention any names there. What are some of the female artists that inspired you to want to be one of those women in country music?
Oh, I mean, I branched from just about everybody. I grew up with a lot of Loretta Lynn. I mean, you got June Carter, who is incredible as well, and Dolly. Who doesn't love Dolly, right?
Oh, man, I'll tell you. You know, timeless. And, you know, and I tell you, on the radio sometimes some of these artists get into acting, and Dolly's great in movies too. 9 to 5 was one of her biggest movies, and I love watching that movie, and the song to it, you know, great
right
stuff. Yeah, so
good.
Yeah, and there's a theme park named Dollywood out there, you know, in Tennessee. It's not in Nashville. I guess you're in Nashville now, but she has her own theme park out there. So she's
absolutely.
And I'm here in Branson, and she has a thing called Dolly Parton Stampede that's really a popular dinner show here in Branson too.
She's got all the things. She's doing it all.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you know, there was a young lady, you probably know this name, a year before she won New Female Artist from the CMA Awards. She was sitting across the street watching the award show in a bar on television. Her name's Maren Morris. And I'll never forget that presentation that she gave, you know, because it seems like, you know, maybe you've been in the music business a long time, but boy, when success happens for you, it's just bam, bam, bam. And she said that for her, you know, it was kind of an overnight thing. She was one year watching the thing across the street on TV, and then next year she's accepting the award.
It's so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of music genres out there, Darian. What made you want to pick country music?
For me, country music is where I've always found a home. Country music is what I grew up with. It's what I grew up on. So when it comes to making music, I go right back to my roots, which is country music for me.
Okay. Do you write a lot of music?
Yeah, I've been writing music since I even understood what writing music meant.
Okay. Yeah. And so that's cool. Now, let me ask you that. Growing up in Minnesota, a lot of 10,000 lakes, they call it. So there's a lot of things to do there, and bass fishing. I love that, you know, and there's all kinds of other fish up there in Minnesota, I'm sure, with the 10,000 lakes they got. But,
yes,
you know, there's a lot of songs about your trucks and your country back roads and things like that. But, you know, what are some of the things that inspire you to write songs that you write?
For me, I feel like I grew up in the true down-home country roots and the down-home country ways. And so I feel like I reflect a lot on just my childhood and the ways that that's set me up to live my life, and just as an adult, looking back in that perspective of these simple things that add up to be so much. And I'm really inspired by my personal life a lot of the time, so it can be super reflective for me.
Okay. That's awesome. And as a young lady, it says that you don't want to just write music. You want to write the soundtrack for hairbrush singers, dashboard drummers, and air guitar players. And I might throw in for DJs. I used to talk into an empty coffee can, because Folgers, I wanted to be on the radio so bad. I got me a little reverb doing that, but yeah.
There we go. I like it. We're going to have to add that one too.
You know, and I love the country music because of the stories they tell. You know, that 90s that 90s country is what did it for me, when Garth Brooks and Toby Keith and Alan Jackson, Tracy Lawrence, I could go on and on. I just got a friend request accepted today before we went on the air from a guy named Chad Brock. He had a couple of big hits in the 90s, but he's a radio personality now and a DJ too, so that's pretty cool.
That's incredible.
Yeah, love Chad Brock. And my wife's going, "Who's that?" And I had to play the music. You know, he had some good stuff. That Ordinary Life, man, that's a good song. And I love a country ballad. How about you?
Oh, I'm a sucker for a ballad.
Me too. Yep, I absolutely do. You know, and that's why I come up with this show about 2 years ago called Triple Play Thursday, because I like to showcase a little bit of everything in those 3 songs. A good dance song that wants to make you get out on the dance floor and do that two-stepping thing, and then, you know, a ballad at the same time, and something that's just really unique in the world of country music. And you definitely are unique. You're your own person.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you got some great music. We're going to play one of them here in just a little bit. But now, first of all, we talked about you were one of 14 kids in your class. Do you have any brothers and sisters? Not 14 necessarily.
Yeah, I have 3 older brothers.
3 older, okay. Any of them interested in music like yourself or do anything in that area?
They were in music and growing up in school, band and choir and things like that. My eldest brother sings in his church, but that's about as far as that goes for them.
Okay. And what about mom and dad? What do they think about you wanting to do this country music thing? And obviously, you've taken that big step of moving to Nashville, so they're obviously kind of behind you.
Oh, very much so. My parents and my brothers and my entire family has been super supportive of me and very instrumental in me in making that decision to move, and really just in everything that I've done. They've always been right there cheering me on. I've been extremely grateful for it.
Okay. Awesome. You know, I was telling you off the air, we've been to Nashville several times. In 2016 was the big night. We won a couple of Nashville Universe Awards, and there at the Wild Horse Saloon, and Stormy Warren from Sirius XM The Highway handed those to us, and I love that. But where's your favorite places maybe to hang out in Nashville now that this pandemic thing's kind of loosening up, and maybe some favorite gigs that you've gotten to play?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get into gigs more down there, so I'll be hitting downtown more often now. But I think one of my favorites, I like to go to the Doghouse. It's super chill, but it can be really, really fun sometimes. I mean, it's always fun, but it's just a cool place to go, and I think that you get to hear a lot of talent there as well.
Sure. I'm married. I spend a lot of time there.
Right.
That's a joke.
I get it.
My wife's listening to the program in the other room, so I better watch that. The Doghouse, and you know, I see a lot of Losers Bar and Grill. My first experience with Losers on North Broadway was back in 2008, and I don't know if a lot of folks know this, but George Strait's manager, Irv Woolsey, owns half of Losers Bar and Grill, and then later on, after I left Nashville in 2008, they built Winners right next to it. So those were some cool hangouts because you never knew who you were going to see walk in there. And I met Josh Thompson, Vinny from the Tractor Choir that signed to Toby Keith's label. Aiden, the guy that was Miranda Lambert's bass player with the big mohawk for years. Met him in there. I mean, he stood out in the crowd for sure.
Right.
So, yeah, you get to meet a lot of cool folks in Nashville, don't you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, you mentioned Big Vinny. I know him and Butter. Butter's actually my producer. So.
Really? Nice. You know, one thing that was so funny one night when we came in there, Vinny's wearing these overalls, and my buddy from Oklahoma, you know, is just down home country too, and we're sitting there having a couple of beers and talking and visiting, and he walks in there, and my buddy goes, "Hey, what's that cologne you got on?" And he goes, "It's Preferred Stock or whatever. I think it was the name of it." He goes, "Where'd you get that?" He goes, "Walmart." He had it right in the pocket, his top pocket of the bib of his overalls. He pulled that bottle of cologne out that he bought at Walmart. He is just as down home as could be.
Right. They're awesome. They're awesome.
They really are. You know, and as big as the music world is and the indie music world, the artists, you know, before they get those big record labels or get signed to these big contracts or get famous, whatever, it just seems like everybody knows everybody, don't they?
Oh, for sure. Nashville is a small town in a big city.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's so much good music there. You can go out on any of the street corners and hear good stuff, but the bars and the honky tonks, and, you know, Jason Aldean, of course, wrote a song about that. You know, you got to live sometimes on tips from a pickle jar, you know, to make it in this business. But there are some noticeable talent out there when you walk into some of those places.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. So I'll tell you what, we're going to talk about your first song here, Leave. It's your latest single. Then I want to come back and talk to you a little bit more, ask you a few more questions. One, I'm not going to tell you on the air right now, and I'm not going to tell you off the air, so I want you to think about it. All right. But the song's called Leave. Tell me about this one.
Yeah, I wrote Leave with Charlie Reynolds and Cameron Palmer actually in the beginning of the pandemic over Zoom, and we got to talking about the people that enter your life and then under any circumstances, whether they be relationship, friendship, so on and so forth, and those people that affect you and then leave and what you're left with when that kind of thing happens.
Yeah, that is awesome. I get tons of music, as I was telling you before we came on the air tonight, in my emails, and I see lots of song titles. This is a one-word song title, but until I do these interviews, you never really know what that song's about, and I'm so glad to have the story behind it. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, let's play it for the folks, and we've got a live chat room that, like I told you off the air, where you'll get instant feedback on the song. So this is Darian Lee. It is called Leave on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You were always trying to change me, mix it up and rearrange me. I'm not one to let the rules bend. Then I started playing pretend, followed your steps to the moon, and now how the hell do I get back to solid ground? When you look in the mirror and tell me, do you see her? You can't make me different and just leave, and just leave. You got what you wanted out of me, out of me. Tell me, was it worth it? You left me deserted, begging on my knees, trying to find me. Bet you're burning every bridge that you meet, then you leave. Dancing in the kitchen to red wine. Now I just get lost in the neon lights. I don't touch what reminds me of what you convinced me to love. Followed your steps to the moon, and now how the hell do I get back to solid ground? You can't make me different and just leave, and just leave. You got what you wanted out of me, out of me. Tell me, was it worth it? You left me deserted, begging on my knees, trying to find me. Bet you're burning every bridge that you meet. Then you leave, then you'll leave. When you look in the mirror, tell me, do you see her? 'Cause I don't. You can't make me different and just leave, just leave. You got what you wanted out of me, out of me. Yeah, tell me, was it worth it? You left me deserted, begging on my knees, trying to find me. Bet you're burning every bridge that you meet, then you'll leave, then you'll leave, then you leave.
The song is called Leave. You just heard the story behind it. Now you heard the vocals to it and fully produced. Oh, man, that's good stuff. Darian Lee with us tonight on KICR Indie Country Radio. Great job on that, young lady.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate that. Now, we were talking off the air about who produces you and things like that. I was telling you about Core PR Management, who we both have worked with. And for several years, I've known them since 2014. They sent me to a country radio seminar back then. Dawn DeJong and Anna Castle from over there, both great young ladies. And so tell us how you hooked up with them.
Yeah, my producer is Butter from Trailer Choir, and we got to talking about, through working with him, all the things that I wanted to do, and he connected us, and it's been a lot of fun ever since.
That is cool. What a small world, Butter, and I've met Vinny personally, and those are just some cool dudes, and now it all comes to, just like I was telling you, everybody knows everybody. It's a big circle in this world of music, and I love that. Well, I appreciate your folks at Core PR for setting this up, and they just set me up with another lady for the second time, Peyton Howie. We'll be having her on May the 5th, and she's fantastic as well.
Incredible.
I want to ask you this too, and I told you this off of the air before we went on. We play 3 songs in a row from every artist on the program, and that includes female artists. We've got a lot of young female talent out there in this world, you included, don't we?
Oh yeah, there's so much. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. And I hear a lot and see a lot of other people in country music post about that, and we want to give those female artists the just due that the guys are getting, just as many spins on the radio as we can give them. And you guys through this station are charting on the Roots Music Report as well. So when the show's over tomorrow, I'll go in and put you guys all, my playlist will get posted to the Roots Music Report. So you'll be charting over there too.
Incredible. Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Absolutely. I love doing that for you guys. Because I see a lot of voting polls that people put up, and I've thought about this, doing a Tim's Top 20 or something like that, and people flock to that. But when you hit the music radio charts, that's what really speaks volumes, or people are buying your singles or your albums or whatever and getting you up to that big, big chart on Billboard. That's the one you want to be on, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. You say as a kid you remember closing your eyes, plugging in your headphones, and listening to tracks that ended up being the songs to your daydreams. I want that to be me as an artist, or for someone else. That is a pretty cool deal right there. And when you said, like, even static, through the radio, you were playing that or CDs or whatever growing up as a kid. Man, that is really neat to have that love of music growing up.
Thank you. Yeah, I credit a lot of that to my parents as well for showing my brothers and I such an appreciation for music and just art in general.
Yeah. Now, in school, is that something that you really worked hard in, was music? Because I took it and I didn't. I don't sing or anything or perform, and I learned how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb on the violin. That's about as far as I got.
Hey, that's still pretty great, though.
Yep. So, was music a big part of your life in school?
Yeah, it was something that I went to for all different aspects of life. I struggled in school a little bit growing up, and so that was how I learned spelling words and math equations and science and whatever it was. Music is what I used as a tool and an asset, really, to be able to get through each grade growing up and getting into each test and different problems like that.
Yeah.
And it not only was it my thing for learning, it was also just my tool for life. And when it came to choosing what I wanted to do, I've always valued education, but for me, music has always been the thing that I relied on and found a home with.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that. Travis Tritt's coming here to Springfield next month again, and he's got a song that he made famous, I'm going to be somebody someday, and
right.
That's the goal of you folks, is to just get your music out there. And music is therapeutic. It heals people. It changes people's lives. And, a lot of times when you're in a bad situation or a good situation, music's involved in that, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's awesome. Now, the question that I didn't tell you off the air, and I'm going to ask you now, you may have done a lot of shows in smaller gigs, but what's Darian Lee's dream gig? Who, as an artist, maybe some names that we might know, would you like to either perform a duet with on a big stage or maybe open for? Who would be some names we might know?
Oh, snap. So one of my biggest dreams is to perform at the Grand Ole Opry.
Nice.
And some people that I would love to perform with or open for. I love Shania Twain. I love Carly Pearce, Maren Morris. You name them, I'm right there. So many more. Those three are always right in my brain that I love.
I love that. Yeah, and females in the world of country music, man, there's just a ton of them out there now. Miranda Lambert, she won a talent. She didn't even win the talent competition years ago, Nashville Star. I think she came in third. Buddy Jewell won that year. But
Right.
she went on to have a bigger career as a female artist than he did, and he said he pitched his music to Nashville for 10 years before he won that competition. So it's a lot of hard work, isn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yep. And somebody else trying to call. I only have one interview booked for tonight, so we'll put that one on hold here for a minute. But yeah, it's a lot of hard work, and your songs, the next one I'm getting ready to play here, Let Me Go, 3 minutes and 20 seconds long, but a lot more work than that goes into putting that together, doesn't it?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. No
Yep.
doubt.
Yep. Tell me a little bit, too. Let's go back to songwriting, your writing style. Now, I know Taylor Swift, when she started writing songs, everybody said she was famous for, in the one song, she pulled out a napkin and wrote down on it, and started writing the lyrics. Is that something that you do, or wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, can't sleep, got a song idea in your head and got to get up and finish that, or how do you do it?
For me, it's a little bit of everything. I've dreamed a song before and wrote it when I woke up. I get inspiration from just about anything you can get inspiration from, and even things that might seem insignificant to another, to me, they're very significant when it comes to songwriting. I think all the little things add up to be huge things when it comes to writing music.
Yeah. Is it the lyrics that come first, or is it the hook, or, vice versa?
I'm a melody person, and so typically lyrics and really the hook can come. I love writing music, so just about anything can come at any moment.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we look forward for more music probably coming from you very soon, too.
Absolutely, always.
Yep. Don't give up on your dreams, man. Keep doing your thing. You are awesome. Thanks for doing this interview tonight. One more thing, though, and we're going to talk about this next song real quick, but where can folks find you on social media?
Yeah, you can find me at Darian Lee on all social medias, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, you name it. Otherwise, you can go to my website, DarianLee.com, and you can see all the places I'm playing at. You can find my merch. You can find all my social media and everywhere that you can stream me on. Just look up Darian Lee.
There you go. My vice president in our live chat room says to tell you hello. His name is Don Schwartz. He's from College Grove, Tennessee, out there right close to Nashville. And
awesome. Hey, Don.
Yeah, we got to go out and hook up with him one of these days too. We've it's just been too long since we've seen each other. We're ready for all of this nasty virus stuff to go away and everybody start getting out and meeting and greeting and hugging each other again. That's what we need in this world, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, we got another great song here called Let Me Go, and then we're going to play your third one's going to be 10,000 Miles to take us into the top of the hour. Both great songs. Tell us about Let Me Go.
Let Me Go, I wrote with Emily Fortney and Sky Claire, and it's all about those chapters and seasons in life that you want nothing more than to let go of. I think that's all you need to know before you hear the song.
Well, we're going to let you go, and thanks for doing this again, and come back anytime, man. This has been a lot of fun, and 30 minutes flies when you're having that much fun, doesn't it?
Oh, amen to that. Thank you so much for having me. I so appreciate it.
Thank you, Darian Lee. Thank you, Core PR Management, and all the fine folks over there. And you're welcome to come back anytime. When you come out with something new you want to promote, be sure to have them hit me up again, and we'll get you back on.
I will. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Let Me Go from Darian Lee on KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
You showed up at my door for a box of your things. You didn't want them back, you just trying to see me. And I'm like, oh, 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 let me go, go all night. Enough with the waterworks, baby, there's no point. Everything you say now just sounds like white noise. I got
in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
Like waves in the ocean are bound to the sea, crashing over and over into me. 2 drops in the ocean and our love is key. Oh, if you ever wonder where I'll be, from sea to shining sea, you know you're out there fighting. I'm trying to be strong, gotta keep on moving, step after step till I'm in your arms. 10,000 miles, never felt so far. My love is wherever you are. The nights are so long, yeah, I feel so alone. Reaching out for you, forgetting you're gone. From dusk till dawn, no matter how much time goes on. From sea to shining sea, you know you're out there fighting. I'm trying to be strong, gotta keep on moving, step after step till I'm in your arms. 10,000 miles, never felt so far. My love is wherever you are. I'm watching the sunset, thinking about you. Are you out there looking to the ocean blue? I promise I'll always be waiting for you. From sea to shining sea, you know you're out there fighting. I'm trying to be strong, gotta keep on moving, step after step till I'm in your arms. 10,000 miles, never felt so far. My love is wherever you are. My love is wherever you
We just wrapped up a great radio interview with that young lady. Her name is Darian Lee. The song is called 10,000 Miles. Check out the great video to that song on YouTube and subscribe to her YouTube channel. Now, Darian is spelled D-A-R-I-A-N-N. Darian Lee, 10,000 Miles, kicking off hour number 2. Welcome to the second hour of today's country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best tonight, playing 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. That's how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. This next artist will be opening up for Tim McGraw on his 2022 tour, and his first stop, I believe, is going to be April the 29th at the Walmart Amphitheater in Rogers, Arkansas. His name is Brandon Davis. This is called The Kitchen, first of 3 on today's country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
We were NASCAR drivers cutting sharp around turns 3 and 4, racing around that island in our tennis shoes on that hardwood kitchen floor. We were superheroes protecting mama from monsters in the fridge, playing hide and seek underneath that sink and eating steak cause daddy did. Growing up we found it was built for more than just serving up fried chicken. 'cause the recipe we wrote about the life we're living was cooked up in the kitchen. It's where my mama read the good book, and Daddy was playing all them old George Strait songs on the radio. And us kids, we'd sing along. It's where we laughed and loved and said prayers up for all that we'd been given. Yeah, the recipe we wrote by the life we're living was cooked up in the kitchen. That old Kenmore double door oven made many a Thanksgiving thankful meal. And if these walls could talk, there's no telling all the great stories they'd reveal. Those barefoot dancing, late night jamming, concert countertops, they painted a picture in our mind that'll never be forgot. It's where my mama read the good book, Daddy was playing all them old George Strait songs on the radio. And us kids, we'd sing along. It's where we laughed and loved and said prayers up for all that we'd been given. Yeah, the recipe we wrote about the life we're living was cooked up in the kitchen. Many late night homework hangout, Saturday morning breakfast club. It's a heart and soul of this old house and the root to all our love. It's where my mama would read the good book, and Daddy was playing all them old George Strait songs on the radio. And us kids, we'd sing along. It's where we laughed and loved and said prayers up for all that we'd been given. Yeah, the recipe we wrote about the life we're living. All the recipe we wrote about the life we're living was cooked up in the kitchen.
Song number 2.
Girl, you don't need another outlaw. Ain't looking for another Jesse James. Don't be fooled by my hat and boots. No, we ain't all the same. We don't all disappear into the sunset. Ain't all gunslanging, saloon door swinging drunks. We ain't all rough cut ramblers out here gambling with love. From the looks of it, I can tell your heart's breaking. Dancing and stress, and you need saving. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, no, we're riding to the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, but let's get back up on that horse, 'cause that's what cowboys are for. I'd walk 1,000 miles across the desert, climb 100 mountains just so I could love your biggest ass on the Arizona sky and hold you tight. Girl, that's what cowboys are for. They ain't built for running, no, we're riding to the storm. Be your strength when you feel weak. Come in and sweep you cowboys are for. Ain't built for running. We're right into the store. Your strength and you feel weak. Come, let's sweep you off your feet. So take my hand, let's get back up on that horse. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys are for. That's what cowboys are for.
His name is Brandon Davis. That is called What Cowboys Are For. And before that, another great song called The Kitchen. You can see how he got to open for the one, the only Mr. Tim McGraw. He is fantastic, isn't he? We've got another young lady we play on the radio station. I might have to play 3 of hers tonight. Alexandra Kay will also be opening with Brandon Davis for the one, the only Mr. Tim McGraw. Gotta go see him on tour, ladies and gentlemen. That's gonna be a fun show this year. Mr. Brandon Davis has a brand new album out. It was released on Valentine's Day. The title track of it is called Hearts Don't Rust. This is it right now on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
An old man with a suitcase and an old run-down bus stop, dressed to the nines in a suit and tie, holding a rose with a card stop. I asked him where he was going. He said just a mile from here there's a brunette beauty who's had my heart for more than 50 years. Astonished at the thought that love could last that long, I asked him how he did it, and the words he spoke were strong. He said, I found that time don't stop, and every road has an end. Age brings rust to old Ford trucks and gray hair to every man. No matter how old I am, I swear on Father Time, I'll love her long as the moon and stars hang in those southern skies. Your pictures fade, fires burn out, weekends never stick around. You can't stop time, and age ain't kind old for trucks, but hearts don't rust. It really hit me hard, stopped me in my tracks, got me thinking about my life, how I need to love like that. I said, man, there's no need waiting, just hop up in my truck and I'll take you where you're headed. Figure you waited long enough. When we pulled up to the spot, I couldn't hold back my tears, 'cause that brunette beauty loved so long had been gone for 20 years. And as I walked through the door tonight, I pulled her close and held her tight and told her that I love her like I never had before. I said, I found that time don't stop, and every road has an end. Age brings rust to old Ford trucks and gray hair to every man. No matter how old I am, I swear on Father Time, I'll love her long as the moon and stars hang in those southern skies. Your pictures fade, fires burn out, weekends never stick around. You can't stop time, age ain't kind old Ford trucks, but hearts don't rust. You can't stop time, and age ain't kind of old Ford trucks, but hearts don't rust.
country sounds like this.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
Sometimes we're just going through the motions, waiting for the perfect moment, and we let that moment pass. Sometimes we both had a hard day and passed each other in the hallway. Don't bother looking back. You deserve so much more than that. I'm gonna love you like you're leaving and say the things you never thought I'd say before you walk away. Forever's not a promise that my heart's prepared to break. And baby, there's no way. I don't wanna wait till there's a reason to love you like you're leaving. This life could disappear in just a minute. Can't imagine you not in it. I'd be lost without your love. And so tonight I've come to my senses, gonna mend those broken fences. You waited long enough. I'm gonna love you like you're leaving and say the things you never thought I'd say before you walk away. Forever's not a promise that my heart's prepared to break. Baby, there's no way. And I don't wanna wait till there's a reason to love you like you're leaving. Forever's not a promise that my heart's prepared to break. And baby, there's no way. I don't wanna wait till there's a reason to love you like you're leaving. Like you're leaving. Sometimes we're just going through the motions, waiting for the perfect moment. Don't let that moment pass.
Song number 2.
I wanna watch, I wanna see, fanning the flames to see where it leads. Chasing my breath, catching your soul. Sometimes I swear it's too much to hold.
drinking the blame, blaming the days. I feel you running through my veins, swimming the deep, can't break the spell. Why can't I love somebody else? I wanna leave tonight, but when you hold me, I lose the will, I lose the fight every time. No, you don't make it easy. Push you away, pulling me close. I'm caught in between these opposite poles. I say I know what I should do. Why is it always up to you? I wanna leave tonight. When you hold me, I lose the will, I lose the fight every time. No, you don't make it easy. You don't know the feeling. You won't let go. I wanna leave tonight, but when you hold me, I lose the will, I lose the fight every time. I wanna leave tonight, but when you hold me, I lose the will, I lose the fight every time. No, you don't make it easy.
Her name is Dusty Lee. She is formerly from the state of Idaho, now living in Nashville, Tennessee, continuing to further her dream in the world of country music, and she is fantastic. That is called You Don't Make It Easy, and before that, Love Me Like You're Leaving. Well, we're coming up on the halfway point of the show. You know what that means. Another 90 minutes of the best in new country music is straight ahead. 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. That's how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. But be sure to join me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time. When we hit the airwaves, I'll have Roger the Wild Child from Roger the Wild Child Show with me live tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You can catch Roger the Wild Child Show every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. It is on his Facebook page, on YouTube, and on his website, RogerTheWildChildShow.com. That's going to be a fun interview tomorrow night. Roger the Wild Child live with yours truly. And he was in radio for 20 years. I've been in it for a long time too, so we got lots of good stuff to talk about tomorrow night. Miss Dusty Lee, one more time. This is a song she wrote about her father. It is called 99 Halos on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Said goodbye 3 years ago today. There ain't been one single night without you for me. 99 halos couldn't take you away.
country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
If she don't go a day without calling up her mama, never been a stranger to a cane pulling bobber, has her own recipe for sweet iced tea. If she's coffee in the morning and whiskey after 7, folds her hands and prays like she's standing up in heaven. You know a girl like that I can guarantee. She's got her hand out the window of a Chevy with a smile, covering up the speed on the dash, and he's holding on to the other. Can't believe he got her, ain't letting go of something like that. Something so good, something so right. Yeah, I bet you every farm on the edge of this world that she's a good old boy's girl. I bet he don't go a day without telling her he loves her, that she's his world, and he ain't never gonna let her go. Right now, I bet he's pulling her close. She's got her hand out the window of a Chevy with a smile, covering up the speed on the dash, and he's holding on to the other. Can't believe he got her, ain't letting go of something like that. Something so good, something so right. Yeah, I bet you every farm on the edge of this world that she's a good old boy's girl. Yes, she is. Right now, I bet they're riding off into that sunset, and he's loving on her as long as that road is red. And she's got her hand out the window of a Chevy with a smile, covering up the speed on the dash, and he's holding on to the other. Can't believe he got her, ain't letting go of something like that. Something so good, something so right. Yeah, I bet you every farm on the edge of this world that she's a good old boy's girl.
Song number 2.
Mama told me you're selling your 4Runner, still got your spare keys, figured I'd run them over. Been wanting to call you, but afraid of what you'd say. Well, I found my excuse, girl, I'm on my way. I'm a county line, one town away. I've got one red light to figure out what I'm gonna say. Maybe start with I'm sorry, I know I'll probably mess this up just like I did us. Before you say something, let me finish talking. Not trying to bring it up, but I've had enough. I know it's over, but I just needed closure. Can't get you out of my head, so let me get this off my chest. Guess it was foolish to think it'd play out the same way.
break up and back together in less than a week. But when weeks turn to months and months to a year, my last second chance became a little more clear. Now I'm one left turn, a porch light away, one gravel drive to figure out what I'm gonna say. Maybe start with I'm sorry. I know I probably messed this up just like I did us. Before you say something, let me finish talking. Not trying to bring it up, but I've had enough. I know it's over, but I just needed closure. Can't get you out of my head, so let me get this off my chest. Now I'm one loud knock, a dog bark away, one deep breath before you hear me say, baby, I'm sorry. I know I probably messed this up just like I did us. Before you say something, let me finish talking. Not trying to bring it up, but I've had enough. I know it's over, but I just needed closure. Can't get you out of my head, so let me get this off my chest.
I found that gentleman by scrolling around on TikTok this week. His name is Stephen Paul. That is Stephen. That's how he spells Stephen. That is called Off My Chest. And before that, another great song from Stephen called Good Old Boy's Girl. Well, I've still got a lot of music to get off my chest. The best in new country, ladies and gentlemen, lives right here. You can follow us, in fact, on Twitter at New Country's Best, or my personal account at Tim Kelly on Air. And yes, I'm all over TikTok as well. Got to start putting my face out there, but you know, it is a radio thing, but I'll get more of my stuff out there as well. Let's get more of Stephen Paul out there right now. The third single in the triple play is called Leaving Louisiana on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio on Triple Play Thursday.
There'll be an empty seat next to Mama during Sunday's Amazing Grace. One less cowbell ringing, cheering the rebels on to state. One cold bar stool at the Bayview, one less tip from Miss Lila Saint. 'Cause this small town without you just don't feel the same. It don't feel the same. So I'm leaving Louisiana, headed straight to Tennessee. Gonna try to start things over, put some miles between you and me. 'Cause heaven knows I've tried it all, and there's nothing left to do. So maybe leaving Louisiana will get me over you. Broadway singer and one more one-night stand. There'll be one more lonesome cowboy writing songs you'll never hear. One more waiter flipping tables just so he can pay his rent. But there's no way it'll be as hard as staying here. So I'm leaving Louisiana, headed straight to Tennessee. Gonna try to start things over, put some miles between you and me. 'Cause heaven knows I've tried it all, and there's nothing left to do. So maybe leaving Louisiana will get me over you.
me. Gonna try to start things over, put some miles between you and me. 'Cause heaven knows I've tried it all, and there's nothing left to do. So maybe leaving Louisiana will give me over you. Will give me over you. Will give me over you.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
I put on my best dress and said yes to our first date. You remembered everything except to fill your tank, and we broke down on the interstate. But I kissed you anyway. Fast forward a year from then, I remember when we were young and flat broke, living in a studio apartment, eating SpaghettiOs. Yeah, it sucks, but we wouldn't be us if we weren't fighting, slamming doors, making up on the kitchen floor, pulling over just to dance. Every time we get the chance, going out for just around at 2 a.m. we shut it down, loving, laughing through the rough. Oh, 'cause anything less just wouldn't be us. I remember last December I overheard you talk about the question you were asking and the ring you bought. I started crying 'cause I ruined the surprise. It was perfectly imperfect, just how I wanna spend my life with you. Fighting, slamming doors, making up on the kitchen floor, pulling over just to dance. Every time we get the chance, going out for just around 2 a.m. we shut it down, loving, laughing through the rough. Oh, 'cause anything less just wouldn't be I ain't looking for a fairy tale, they all end the same way. We're writing our own story, wouldn't have it any other way. Unless we were fighting, slamming doors, making up on the kitchen floor, pulling over just to dance. Every time we get the chance, going out just around 2 a.m. we shut it down, loving, laughing through the rough. Yeah, we were fighting, slamming doors, making up on the kitchen floor, pulling over just to dance. Every time we get the chance, going out just around at 2 a.m. we shut it down, loving, laughing through the rough. Oh, 'cause anything less just wouldn't be
Song number 2.
Hey, Mama, I'm so glad you called. I just finished a load of wash and I've been feeling a little lost. Yeah, Mama, I've been on a couple dates, but my phone still hasn't rang, and I've been racking my brain, wondering if I came on a little strong, if I'm too short, if I'm too tall. Mama, don't sugarcoat it, tell me what's wrong. And why do all the cowboys ride away?
Cowboys, and before that, We Wouldn't Be Us. Her name is Alexandra Kay. She also is going to be, along with Brandon Davis, opening up for Tim McGraw on his 2022 tour. I believe their first stop is going to be April the 29th at the Walmart Amphitheater in Rogers, Arkansas. That is going to be a fantastic show. That young lady can sing as well. Go see Mr. Tim McGraw this year. He is going to put on a heck of a show. Alexandra Kay, one more time. It is called How Do We Go on today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
You used to smile and say you're beautiful. I would laugh 'cause I was uncomfortable. Now I'd give anything just to hear that again. I remember nights we'd sleep so close. I could feel you breathing soft and slow. And I'd give anything just to feel that again. I wanna get on track to getting us back. Just tell me where to begin. How do we go from rust to shine? Just getting it done to getting it done right. Not talking it all, passing you in the hall, to needing to hear you say goodnight. I gotta know, is it worth the fight? Should I just let it go or try to change your mind? Is a chapter about to start, or the book about to close? How do we go? How do we go? So many nights we cry and say how we feel, know what we gotta do, and both say we will, but we never seem to follow through. Now do we, baby? 'Cause every time I get you all alone, we're both here, but it feels like we're already gone. I hate the feeling that I don't even know you anymore. So how do we go from rust to shine? Just getting it done to getting it done right. Not talking it all, passing you in the hall, to needing to hear you say goodnight. I gotta know, is it worth the fight? Should I just let it go or try to change your mind? Is a chapter about to start, or the book about to close? How do we go? Oh, how do we go? How do we go from rust to shine? Just getting it done to getting it done right. Not talking it all, passing you in the hall, 'cause I need to hear you say goodnight. I gotta know, is it worth the fight? Should I just let it go or try to change your mind? Is a chapter about to start, or the book about to close? Are we gonna walk this road together or alone? How do we go? How do we go?
We invite you to visit our radio sponsors like Roger the Wild Child. Roger the Wild Child Show can be heard Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time on his website, RogerTheWildChildShow.com. CTFO, changing the future outcome of what? Your health and your wealth. SOS for Life, SOSforlife.org. Veterans of the Ozarks, and Ablaze Entertainment. All of our sponsors can be found on our website, KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Just visit our sponsor tab.
I wake up every morning and it happens again. She's wrapped up all around me. If she keeps loving on me like this, I'm never gonna want her to leave. Her pretty face is always wearing a smile. She swears I put it there. Well, who am I to question why she's crazy about me, when honestly but she can't get enough of this good old boy. So what's a good old boy to do? If it keeps going like it's going, if we keep rolling on this strong, if it keeps going like it's going, gonna keep on rolling along. Yeah, keep on rolling along. No way I'm gonna fight it this wave, I'm gonna ride it. Sometimes it's just your time. If it keeps going like it's going, if we keep rolling on this strong, if it keeps going like it's going, gonna keep on rolling along. If it keeps going like it's going, if we keep rolling on this strong, if it keeps going like it's going, gonna keep on rolling along. Yeah, baby, keep on rolling along. Yeah, keep on rolling along.
Song number 2.
You see that girl right there with the moonlight shining in her hair? Buddy, she's the one that I told you about. You know this restless heart of mine ain't the falling in love kind, but I think it might be too late for that now. That girl is a game changer, a soul savior. The devil in me's in a world of danger. This hellraiser is a backseat taker now. Since she come around, that girl is a risk taker, a wild horse breaker. When the lights go down, she's a sweet love maker. And I finally found the one I can't live without. That girl is a game changer. There's just something about her smile that drives me a different kind of wild. It makes me wanna lay it all out on the line. And everybody around here knows this is about the time that I let go. But I can't afford to say goodbye this time. 'Cause that girl is a game changer, a soul savior. The devil in me's in a world of danger. This hellraiser is a backseat taker now. Since she come around, that girl is a risk taker, a wild horse breaker. When the lights go down, she's a sweet love maker. And I finally found the one I can't live without. That girl is a game changer. That girl is a game changer, a soul savior. The devil in me's in a world of danger. This hellraiser is a backseat taker now. Since she come around, that girl is a risk taker, a wild horse breaker. When the lights go down, she's a sweet love maker. And I finally found the one I can't live without. That girl is a game changer. That girl is a game changer.
His name is Marty Heddon, Heddin. Marty Heddon, that is called Game Changer, and before that, Going Like It's Going. Well, my name is Tim Kelly. If it keeps going like it's going, our number 3 is going to sound just as good as the first two. I can guarantee that. That's how we plan it on this show, and that is why we call it New Country's Best. The third song in the triple play from Marty Heddon, it is called A Little Less Lonely. On today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I'm only half past heartache, and it's almost closing time. Just like that clock on the wall, you're still hanging on my mind. Every sip feels like one more step, a little farther down that line. I'm a little less lonely, a lighter shade of blue. I'm climbing and stumbling, trying to get over you. Pour me one more round of a double shot of Crown, 'cause I'm drowning her goodbye. I'm a little less lonely, if only for tonight. When this glass is empty, maybe I'll be able to smile. Even two-step with a stranger, forget about you for a while. It's a long, hard road, and I'm moving real slow, but at least for a few more miles, I'll be a little less lonely, a lighter shade of blue. I'm climbing and stumbling, trying to get over you. Order me one more round of a double shot of Crown, 'cause I'm drowning her goodbye. I'm a little less lonely, if only for tonight. Pour me one more round of a double shot of Crown, 'cause I'm drowning her goodbye. I'm a little less lonely, if only for tonight.
Another hour of the best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I've drank and I've been high, and I've been at the wrong end of the gun one too many times. I wear my faith on the back of my hand. If I can't do it with the good Lord, I probably never can. I'm stuck somewhere between heaven and hell, with the smell of Tennessee whiskey on my breath. I keep playing them songs any way that I can, till outlaw heaven lets me in. I've been up and down these lonely roads with neon lights and a bunch of lost souls, and I'm telling you now, the streets ain't paved for gold. They'll promise you you're the next big thing, then 2 days later they're yanking your chain, asking you ground. Mama didn't raise a quitter, you never back down. You stand up tall and put them boots back on the ground. I'm stuck somewhere between heaven and hell, with the smell of Tennessee whiskey on my breath. I keep playing them songs any way that I can, until outlaw heaven lets me in. Stood somewhere between heaven and hell, with the smell of Tennessee whiskey on my breath. I keep playing them songs any way that I can, until outlaw heaven, until outlaw heaven, till outlaw heaven lets me in.
Song number 2.
There's a makeshift cedar cabin where only sinners tend to go. Moonlight bouncing off of moonshine down a long dark gravel road. That old man gets kinda weary when you cross his property line. He's been making that good stuff that'll damn near make you go blind. He's got the blue flame that burns hotter than the pits of hell. Nobody knows his name, but they know what that old man sells. You can call him what you want or what you will, but choose your words wise, 'cause there's been men go down there that ain't come back alive. Now there's a headstone near that cabin where we laid him down to rest. I still go there sometimes just to taste the best. Some folks say he never died. As for them, they'll never know. But late at night when the moon is bright, he's still making that liquid gold. He's got the blue flame that burns hotter than the pits of hell. Nobody knows his name, but they know what that old man sells. You can call him what you want or what you will, but choose your words wise, 'cause there's been men go down there that ain't come back alive. He's got the blue flame that burns hotter than the pits of hell. Nobody knows his name, but they know what that old man sells. You can call him what you want or what you will, but choose your words wise, 'cause there's been men go down there that ain't come back alive. You can call him what you want or what you will, but choose your words wise, 'cause there's been men go down there that ain't come back alive.
He is originally from the state of Arkansas, now living in Nashville, Tennessee. His dad is going to come up to Branson tomorrow and hang out with yours truly. Oh, pictures to come on social media. Danny, his dad, live in the chat room. That is Mark Owens right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is called Blue Flame, and before that, Outlaw Heaven. Right now, you're in Music Heaven. Welcome to hour number 3 of Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly, hosting the show. KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best. 3 songs in a row from every artist all show long. That's how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. One more from Mr. Mark Owens. It is called Broken Promises on KICR Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
Saw you with him. I don't know what went wrong, and I don't know when. You were my kind of crazy, were the only girl. So how could you just turn around and destroy my whole world? 'Cause I've seen you with him, cuddled up, tangled up, cheating again. How could I have been so blinded by your lies, your games, and your broken promises? Now you say that you changed, I was a gullible guy. I let you lead my heart out on the line, but you played me like these guitar strings. I think it's time you give me back my ring, 'cause I've seen you with him, cuddled up, tangled up, cheating again. How could I have been so blinded by your lies, your games, and your broken promises? Seen you with him, cuddled up, tangled up, cheating again. How could I have been so blinded by your lies, your games, and your broken? 'Cause I've seen you with him, cuddled up, tangled up, cheating again. How could I have been so blinded by your lies, your games, and your broken promises? Girl, you broke them promises.
New country sounds like this.
Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot.
And this.
Felt like living and I felt like dying. Whoa, come on back to me.
And this.
Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
My cousin called me, said he saw him somewhere in the next town, sipping on something, kissing that old friend he told me not to worry about. I walked in just to see for myself, wanted to tell him to go to hell, but I held my tongue, and I just thought, bless her heart, she's out of her head, barely in that little red dress. She don't know what's up ahead, but one of these days she's gonna regret all those nights spent in his arms. Bless her soul, she's in the dark. She don't really know that man of mine she's taking. Bless her heart, he's gonna break it. What goes around comes back around. She's gonna find out real quick. If she hadn't learned that lesson by now, maybe
Song number 2.
I saw some blonde hair blowing out your shotgun window. You even went and cleaned up your truck. I heard she's vegan and she grew up on the West Coast. Just like that, I ain't mad we broke up. Don't know her, but I know you. I hate to be the one to break the news. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, fix her up with some tackle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like 'em. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. You either grew up like we did or you didn't. You don't teach a whippoorwill to sing. Take her way out and do some nitty gritty fishing, but it'll never turn her into me. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, fix her up with some tackle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like 'em. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. Oh no, yeah, I bet she drinks her beer from a glass. I bet you when you get a dip she gets mad. And when she don't know all the words to friends in low places, boy, you gon' be wanting me back. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, tell her go round up the cattle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like 'em. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. Country in the girl.
Her name is Jenna Paulette. She is from the state of Texas. That is called Country in the Girl. And before that, bless her heart. Well, bless your heart for hanging out with me. We love that. I appreciate it. All the fine folks in our live chat room. Every Thursday and Friday night, we hit the airwaves at 7 p.m. Central Time, and they're in here almost before I am. No, I got to be in here first, but they are in here quick, and they stay for the whole show. That's family, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we do it right here on the program. Miss Jenna Paulette, one more time. This is called Pretty Ugly. Oh, my face for radio, right? On today's country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
It was Sunday drive, blue sky weather. It was two names carved in a heart on a tree. It was him and me thinking it was gonna last forever. It was looking like a real deal diamond ring. Oh, I'm talking picture perfect Polaroid, put it in a frame. Oh, but it's looking like it's all done changed. Roses on the counter are wilted now. Nail holes where I took the pictures down. Right side nightstand looks a little bit dusty. Heartbreak makes pretty ugly. Mascara running down a made-up face. Clouds rolled in that always rains. It was beautiful up until he said he didn't love me. Heartbreak makes pretty ugly. Talking picture birth of Polaroid, put it in a frame. Oh, yeah, it's a damn shame. Roses on the counter all wilted now. Nail holes where I took the pictures down. Right side nightstand looks a little bit dusty. Heartbreak makes you pretty ugly. Mascara running down a made-up face. Clouds rolled in that always rains. It was beautiful up until he said he didn't love me. Heartbreak makes pretty ugly. Heartbreak makes pretty ugly.
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Ain't got no inheritance, ain't got no money to burn, ain't got no offshore bankers waiting on calls from my investment firm. I'm a working man, that's the life I have. At the end of the day, I got a woman who loves me for who I am. Maybe there's something better, maybe I'll find it in time, but I'm not gonna worry or be in a hurry, 'cause I know I'm doing alright. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Ain't got no tropical trees, ain't got no white sand beach, ain't got no 5-star view of the harbor lights from my hotel suite, but I'm no horseshoe king here in my neighborhood. When I'm on a roll, there ain't no one can touch me, I'm just that good. Maybe there's something better, maybe I'll find it in time, but I'm not gonna worry or be in a hurry, 'cause I know I'm doing alright. Sometimes all I really wanna do is turn the radio up while me and my baby go cruising down the back roads in my old truck. Maybe there's something better, maybe I'll find it in time, but I'm not gonna worry or be in a hurry, 'cause I know I'm doing alright. Yeah, I'm doing alright.
Song number 2.
She stretched her long legs out of her rented Monte Carlo in the parking lot behind the Paradise Bar and Grill. She was all dressed up for trouble in a tight skirt, open blouse, and black high heels. He was sitting in the shadows, knocking back some whiskey shooters. Had his wedding band off in a brand new pack of smokes. He was looking to close a deal with a high-heeled sales girl from the coast. Everybody takes a wrong turn sometimes. We all make our fair share of mistakes. Sweet temptation, it'll draw you in. When you lose control, it's like a runaway train. Don't it all feel so good when you know you're on the road? But anything can happen when you're flying high and low. at a table in the corner. He was warming her up like a pork chop on the stove. She was drinking her purple passion, laughing out loud at all his dirty jokes. Yeah, that joint was really hopping when in came a hooded stranger, dark sunglasses on to hide her face. He never saw the good wife coming till he saw the bad end of that snub-nosed 38. Everybody takes a wrong turn sometimes. We all make our fair share of mistakes. Sweet temptation, it'll draw you in. When you lose control, it's like a ride on a runaway train. Don't it all feel so good when you know you're on a roll? But anything can happen when you're flying high and aiming low. There was food, booze, and bullets flying through the air. People crawling under tables and falling over chairs. He crashed through the bathroom door, moving like a runaway truck. He was halfway out the window when he got stuck. Don't it all feel so good when you know you're on a roll? But anything can happen when you're flying high and aiming low. Yeah, anything can happen when you're flying high and aiming low. You're aiming
Right now, this show is aiming high and flying low in our chat room, but we're having a good time. That is flying high and aiming low, or we're flying low and aiming high. That's what we're doing, but flying high and aiming low, Mr. Danny Terrell right there. He is from Springfield, Missouri. Awesome artist, and Mr. David Wagner that I'm soon going to meet, working with my good buddy, Mr. Danny Terrell. And before that, a great song called Doing All Right. Well, I'm doing all right, and I hope you are too, and hope you're enjoying this Triple Play Thursday thing that we got going on. One more from Mr. Danny Terrell. It is called Middle of Nowhere on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
Living on this dead-end street, nothing much in this town to see anymore, but I still hang around. It takes an hour to get to work, nothing left around here but dirt and farms that are falling down. Sometimes when I sit outside, I'll see an old truck driving by, a bucket of rust and a cloud of dust. Seems like only yesterday this little town was a different place, the life I loved, not quite so tough. We had streamers down on Main Street, marching bands and rodeo queens. All the flags would fly on the 4th of July. From New Year's Eve and Christmas lights to fireworks lighting up the summer night, you saw everyone you knew. It was a good life. You can still feel it in the air, even way out here in the middle of nowhere. Back when I was just a kid, this old town felt like it was a center of the universe. And people came from miles around. Everything you needed was found in those little stores, and cars lined the curbs. But then changes came to my hometown. The high school burned to the ground. Who could have seen we'd lose the factory? Farms got sold and folks moved on, and the store shut down one by one. But there's people like me that found it hard to leave, 'cause we had streamers down on Main Street, marching bands and rodeo queens. All the flags would fly on the 4th of July. From New Year's Eve and Christmas lights to fireworks lighting up the summer night, you saw everyone you knew. It was a good life. You can still feel it in the air, even way out here. You still feel it in the air, even way out here in the middle of nowhere.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play.
This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Well, I've been stomped by bulls, damn near lost my cool. Well, I don't need no sympathy, all night riding intensely. Come on, this misery, Texas gonna take its toll, send me on my way. Well, I've been somewhat cheated, just a little bit mistreated. I've been up and down, round and round tonight. When I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. When I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. To kill the pain and sorrow of a rodeo, I just can't call mine. When I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. When I get to Tulsa, there won't be no do-si-do. And I can dance on Friday. Doctor says I've got to take it slow. When I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. When I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. To kill the pain and sorrow of a rodeo, I just can't call mine. So when I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. When I leave here tomorrow, there'll be women, whiskey, and drinking on my mind. Her mind was made up. I guess she finally had enough. She's moving on. On the bus and leaving town, I couldn't turn her heart around. She's good as gone. Moving on like a hurricane in the Mississippi rain. Took a job in Tennessee, half a world away from me. Guess I'll be moving on. Like a storm out in the sea, the winds of change are killing me. I'm good as gone. Moving on like a hurricane, Mississippi rain. This lonely town won't ever be the same. Not after going through a hurricane. Mississippi rain. Mississippi rain. Mississippi rain, Mississippi rain, Mississippi rain, Mississippi rain.
Our good friend Adam Grant from the state of Georgia. That is called Mississippi Rain. Before that, women, whiskey, and drinking. Got lots of women in our chat room. I'm just missing two things, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll see what happens after the show. We're having a great time in our live interactive chat room. You got to join the party every Thursday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Time on our website, KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. How about another great ballad in the world of country music? Here's one, Adam Grant. This is called Let Her Hurt on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. Play new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Somebody else fix his heart, the same one you've torn all apart. Now you're sad, 'cause you did me wrong. You just don't realize what you have until it's gone. But in my mind, I'd take her back, but I've got to be stronger than that. Though this flame still burns, what it's like to hear the words goodbye. I'll let her tears pour down like rain. She can deal with the lonely. She can deal with the pain she's put me through. When she turned cold, she left my heart full of empty, with nothing else to hold. In my mind, I still want her back, but I've got to be stronger than that. This old flame still burns. I'll let her hurt. There was a time I made her smile, but those days have been gone for a while. Oh, what a fool that I've been, afraid of starting all over again. So this time there's no turning back, 'cause my heart just can't handle that. This old flame still burns. I'll let her hurt. I'll let her hurt.
New country sounds like this.
Girl, let me take a little time to unwind and wrap you up in love.
And this.
So come on, baby, rock on, rock on, rock on, yeah.
And this.
Baby, turn around your mistakes in a pretty vase, and we both know it, but we'll just call them roses.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
Country girl, come on and give me a smile. Stay with me just for a while. Come on and dance with me in this honky-tonk bar. You and me together, well, we're gonna go far. Country girl, you rock my world. Well, the first time I saw you, I just couldn't close my mouth. Well, you look so fine that my mind just went down south. Well, sitting with the girls just talking about the boys. Hey, look at me, sugar, and forget that noise. Country girl, I'm your man. Country girl, come on and give me a smile. Stay with me just for a while. Come on and dance with me in this honky-tonk bar. You and me together, where we're gonna go far. Country girl, you rock my world. Oh, let's rock it now. scared to be. Yeah, I tried to walk, but I was tripping all over my feet. Oh, your blue jean shorts really caught my eye. You're grinning like the devil when you walk by. Country girl, I'm your man. Country girl, come on and give me a smile. Stay with me just for a while. Come on and dance with me in this honky-tonk bar. You and me together where we're gonna go far. Country girl, you rock my world. Hey. Country girl, come on and give me a smile. Stay with me just for a while. Just for a while, yeah. Come on and dance with me in this honky-tonk bar. You and me together where we're gonna go far. Country girl, you rock my world. Country girl, you rock my world. Oh yeah, you do.
Song number 2.
Hey, 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 hey. Hey, I wanna love you. Hey, I wanna hug you. I wanna tease you. Hey, I wanna squeeze you. So come on back to me. Hey, I've been thinking what I've been missing. I've been thinking, ooh, you've been kissing. So come on back to me. Well, you looked at me and I began to melt. Well, you touched my hand and this is what I felt. Yeah, I kinda felt like living, felt like trying, felt like living, and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me. Hey, 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 I'm gonna love you. Hey, 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 I'm gonna love you. Hey, hey, I wanna kiss you. Hey, 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 I wanna squeeze you. Hey, 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 I've been thinking. Hey, hey, what I've been missing. Hey, I've been thinking. Hey, ooh, you've been kissing. Hey, well, you looked at me and I began to melt. Well, you touched my hand and this is what I felt. Yeah, I kinda felt like living, felt like trying, felt like living, and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me. Come on back to me. Yeah, I kinda felt like living, felt like trying, felt like living, and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me. Come on back to me. Hey, 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 hey.
The music has turned this show into a party right now. That is Jonathan Lynn, our good buddy, and that is his latest single. It is called Come Back to Me, and before that, Country Girl. Lots of country girls in my live chat room tonight, and they are all having a fun and dancing around the house, chair dancing maybe, and that's what I've been doing here for the last about 6 or 7 minutes. Man, it's been a fun one. One more for Mr. Jonathan Lynn to complete his triple play. This next song should be played at somebody's wedding. It was played at mine back in October. It is called You're All I Need on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I'll never find someone like you, ever change my whole world.
Jonathan Lynn and a great song called You're All I Need. I'll dedicate that one to my beautiful wife Brenda, listening to us and hanging out in our live chat room tonight. Absolutely love that song and absolutely love her as well. Well, I love all of you guys and thank you for tuning in tonight. It has been a fun time on a Triple Play Thursday. I want to thank Darian Lee for joining me tonight on the program. Join me tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Time, same bat channel right here on KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. My special guest at 7:30 will be Roger the Wild Child from Roger the Wild Child Show. You can check him out on our website. He's one of our station sponsors on our sponsor tab, and also RogerTheWildChildShow.com. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like us there on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until tomorrow night, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.